Hey, what's up guys, my name is Evan here, and welcome back to another Star Wars Battlefront 2 hero concept video. Today we're talking about General Hux. Obviously, he's not going to be a hero. If he came to the game, he would be a villain, and his counterpart would be Poe Dameron. This video is posted a week after Poe Dameron's hero concept, and obviously, yeah, Hux would be Poe's counterpart, and today we have a hero concept for him. This is my last hero concept I'm doing currently at the moment. I know there are requests for more hero concepts, especially for the Clone Wars era, so I'll work on those in the future. Hopefully I can get some done maybe at the end of May, maybe June, maybe in the summer. But right now, these 4 hero concepts are only made for me. In the future, I may do reinforcement ones too, but for right now, I'm only doing hero concept ones, and these are the only 4 I made, and right now I am making. If I did more in the future, obviously, it would probably be more Clone Wars ones, because I haven't done any Clone Wars ones yet. I only did the original trilogy and the sequel trilogy ones, and that would be probably Padme and Cad Bane. Maybe Rex and Jango, and maybe Zori and Pride, but that's it. So, enough out of the way. I'll speak to that in my channel news update video. But let's get right into this video. And starting off, his HP, aka his health, would be 650, and his health regen would be 200. Also, his star cards will help improve his abilities and his gameplay. I think 650 and 200 health regen are good. I actually applied that to all my hero concepts so far for Krennic, Jyn, and Poe, so Hux is going to get the same thing. And of course, the regular 3 abilities, emotes and weapons and skins and all that stuff. But yeah, as you can see, if you watched my Krennic, Jyn, and Poe concept, you can see it has the same health regen and the same HP. For its skins, its first appearance, which would be his default appearance, which would be his Episode 7 Starkiller base skin. And this is all you're taking is, if you look at Hux's speech in that, like, part of the film, he's wearing his cap and he's wearing a skin from Episode 7. I would say just add that in as his default appearance. Another appearance I could add is a battle damage appearance, which you could actually see this in his comic. As you can see by this picture right here, that's how he looked inside his comic, which I don't really see the skin being too likely, but I think it would be pretty cool to see it. His next appearances are his Episode 8 and his Episode 9 appearances, but they look a bit similar to his Episode 7 skin, so what they could do is just taking off his cap, so he would pretty much have 3 skins, pretty much. He would have one of his Episode 7 on Circular Base, he would have his comic one, which I showed you before, and he would have one with no cap. I think Episode 8 and 9 look similar. If they are not similar and they are different in some type of ways, then I would include them as skins. For his weapon is going to be the SE-44, and his damage is going to be 78 to 118. 78 is going to be the default, and 118 would be the max damage from star cards. His default drop-off damage would be 38 damage, and obviously if star cards will bring up the damage, that drop-off damage will also be increased up to 78. Now for his abilities and his emotes. His left ability is going to be called Grenade Split. Hux throws a grenade and it splits into 3 smaller grenades. Star cards can bring it up to 4 to 7 grenades that split. Each grenade can do 50 damage each, so 50 times 7 is 350 damage. So the grenade can do up to 350 damage with all 7 stuff. And with the star cards, you can bring it up to 60 to 90. So 90 times 7 is 690, which is pretty OP, so obviously that damage might be lowered or the star card could be taken away. But yeah, that would be a pretty good ability. It'd be OP, so I can see a nerf coming for that one. But besides that, it would help Hux, especially if he's going to be a more of a defensive kind of villain. His middle ability is going to be called Bow to the First Order. Hux and his allies get 150 HP. The radius and duration of the ability increases with star cards. So the radius of the ability, how big it is, it's going to be a 360-degree ability, just like the Officer's Health ability, and other kind of like health abilities, just like for Krennic, Jyn, and Poe. Hux will get the same thing, and it'll be also 360 degrees, just like Krennic, Jyn's, and Poe's health abilities or team support abilities. And the duration, which is how long the ability will last for, will also increase with star cards. And this will give up 150 HP. His right ability, which is his last ability, is going to be the Oppressive Fire. Hux and his allies get 10% damage reduction and 20% damage increase. 21 to 25% damage increase with star cards, and of course 11 to 15% damage reduction with star cards. So with star cards, they bring up the damage increase from 21 to 25%. Or if you don't want to do damage, not damage reduction, damage increase, which I can definitely see that either being OP or just something that would be pretty hard for dice to add. Just keep the damage reduction on and make it so that it's 10% damage reduction and then 11 to 15% damage reduction. But I do think the damage increase kind of goes along with the name in a bit, so that's why I kind of kept it in here. But that is all of Hux's abilities, and the last thing is going to be his emotes. The first emote is going to be "That's enough, that's enough." We hear him scream this on Crate for episode 8 when he's on the walker. "I'm the spy," which is the second emote. We hear him say this in episode 9. This third emote is going to be "Today is the end of the Republic," which is what he says on Starkiller Base. And his fourth and last emote is going to be "All remaining systems will bow to the First Order." This one is going to be the one from Starkiller Base 2. And then obviously he would come with his victory poses, and his voice lines would pretty much be his emotes like the other three, and everything like that. And obviously he would get his star cards. Besides that, guys, so I hope you guys end up enjoying this General Hux concept. It took a little while to do, especially with Poe. I really hope these guys come into the game in the future. I do see it likely if they do add any more Sequel Trilogy heroes, and if it's new. Obviously, if it isn't new, it's probably going to be Chewbacca, Palpatine ported over. But I hope these guys are added. It'll be pretty cool. And they're one of my most requested heroes and villains right after Jin and Krennic, because Jin and Krennic are number 1. I will do a Battlefront 2 Talk Series video where I talk about which heroes and villains I do think should come to the game in the future. These 4 will 100% be on that. I'll do that in May, in like the second week of May somewhere. I'll inform you guys in the channel news update video when I do that eventually. But yeah, again, as I said before, I don't really have any more plans of doing hero concepts, but since it is requested, I'll try and do more in the future. So whatever I can do, I'll try to do it for you guys, just to make you guys happy in a way and everything like that. My new channel news update should be uploaded on the 10th of May. I don't have any plans of doing one for the rest of April. And I'll explain in that video everything I'm going to do for the future. Yeah, so the 10th of May will be that video. But I might move it to the 3rd of May. Depends what I do with that. It's either going to be the 3rd of May or the 10th of May. Right now it's targeted for the 10th of May for the channel news update, but the 3rd of May might be where it could go if I wanted to go there. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to leave a like if you liked it. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here or you haven't subscribed yet. Comment down below your General Hux hero concept if you have one. And share the video to promote my YouTube channel and this video. It'll be much appreciated, and I am close to 200 subs. I'm about like 40 away when I'm recording this video. So I'll do appreciate it a lot. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. And